there are a lot of companies in the Chicagoland area and outside the Chicagoland area that they have some opportunities for young people. I don't know if it's a stereotype. I don't know if there is it may even just be that we have not stepped up in Chicago Public Schools, doing what we do right now. What we're doing now is a step up for us to, put together a program that allows young people to develop a craft and go right into the workforce and use it. So I think, what the things that are happening now are the things that need to continue to happen so that young people won't feel like I'm involved in this major, but where do I take it from here?
If we all work together, we can get more kids off the street, more kids into meaningful opportunities. More degrees are going to come out of that, because once they start working, they're going to realize, well, let me go back to school, and I could really use a management degree to go along with this.
Curling right here in Chicago. So we decided to get a little Curling 101 lesson from 2 local curling clubs.
And there's about a 6mm running surface on it that sits on top of the ice. And the objective is to push that rock down 150 feet worth of ice.
This, of course, with help from a not-so-traditional broom.
So the broom it actually creates a little bit of 2 things. It creates a little bit of a frictionless surface, melts the ice a little bit in front of the rock, and that's what allows the rock to travel a little bit farther down the ice. The second thing it does, it actually imparts little micro scratches in the ice and allows you to either hold the rock straight or actually help it curl a little bit more.
Just entering the massive deep tunnel system conveys a sense of what an engineering marvel it is. A 109-mile network of tunnels drilled through bedrock 300 feet below the streets of Chicago and its suburbs. Mariana Spiropoulos is the president of the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District of Greater Chicago, the agency in charge of the deep tunnel system, also known as the Tunnel and Reservoir Plan, or TARP.
When we're having these really intense rainstorms, it's sort of stressing the system. So the deep tunnel system, the tunnel and the reservoirs, is created to alleviate that flooding.
Just to give you an idea of the scope of this project, this is one of 3 giant reservoirs that will hold storm and sewage water. It's called the Thornton Reservoir, an old limestone pit south of Chicago. You could fit 12 Soldier Fields in here, 8 billion gallons of water. And when this is completed, it will be the largest reservoir of its kind in the world. On Chicago's northwest side hangs one of the biggest buttons of its kind in the world. Its message, a giant hello from the Busy Beaver Button Company. Inside, company employees are bustling, producing up to 100,000 buttons a week. During campaign seasons like this, the company says, button sales typically spike by about 10%. Kristen Carter, the company's president, says TV ads may be dominating the airwaves, but old-fashioned political buttons are still popular.
I mean, especially on a presidential year, election year, we'll see, because there's a lot more issues and there's just more button wearing happening during the election years, because there's people particularly caring and paying more attention to what and talking about things more openly.
In addition to making buttons, the company also has a museum collection featuring historical examples through the years. Glass displays show off various causes, campaigns, and buttons that illustrate historical figures all the way back to George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and John F. Kennedy. The company's entire collection includes about 15,000 buttons. Vietnam veteran Joe Class is paying tribute to the soldiers of Operation Desert Storm. George Gandara spent 23 years in the Marines and Army National Guard. After serving in the First Gulf War and deployments during 9/11, Hurricane Katrina, and Hurricane Rita, Gandara was diagnosed with PTSD in 2004.
The first time I saw a Marine get killed, I was 18 years old. One of my fellow Marines, I got wounded in the head. And when you've been somewhere and you've seen something that's evil, and you can't deal with it. I mean, I owe them everything.